What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is Ton Smith, also known as the Affiliate Way Network. And, don't mind my voice. I've been sick for the last couple of days. I'm getting a little better, but, I've been getting asked about how to create capture pages. Now, the way I do it, I'm on the technical side, so I know how to create capture pages and upload them to my server, and doing HTML and all that technical jargon, which a lot of people don't understand, and a lot of people don't even want to understand it. And I understand why, because at one point in time I didn't want to understand it either. But as I got more and more into this over the years, I was like, I'm tired of relying on other people doing capture pages for me. I was like, well, I want to do it myself. So just to show you some of the capture pages that I've created myself, something like this. And like I said, I'm no guru. I mean, I know how to do it. I'm not an expert at it, but they work, and that's basically all you want. You want them to work. Period. Here's another one that I created. Some people may say, "John, you didn't create that." Yeah, I did. This background is something I created. This here I took it away from another capture page from a business that I'm in, and then I just added my own shebang to it, the background, the whole 9 yards. So that's mine. Let me show you a couple more. Here's one, DSD. That one. I mean, you get my point. I know how to do this. That's the same one. Test, and these are just some of them are tests that I just been playing around with, see if I want it. If not, you know, I'll create my own, something like this. So anyway, for those that don't know how to do HTML and all that technical side stuff, no big deal. I have something for you. I'm going to walk you through the entire process, and you can actually turn around and start creating your own capture pages for whatever business that you're in. It's not hard to do. It takes you about 5-10 minutes tops, just depending on if you have the content that you actually want to put in your actual capture page. Some people just take a little bit longer because they don't know exactly what they want to say in their actual capture page. So I'm just going to do this one based around a lot of you that are on my team. Obviously, I'm in several businesses, but for those of you that are in the Crazy Simple System with me, this is really for you. And then I take that back. It's for anybody that's connected with me in any way. But I'm just going to revolve this around the Crazy Simple System because, like I said, I had a couple of my teammates ask me about this. So this is the website you want to go to. It's called the simpleleadcapturepage.com. So simpleleadcapturepage.com. You want to go come in here and create a free account. It won't cost you a dime. You just have to put your name, your email address, and a password. Once you do that, it'll log you in, and this is the page that you're going to actually see. Now, excuse me, some of this stuff, like I said, have video tutorials that'll walk you through the entire process. I'm going to actually show you, you know, just a brief tutorial to show you how to actually do it. And then once again, you can actually watch some of the tutorials that get in full detail on certain things that I'm not really going to explain. So that being said, when you log in, this is what you want to do is you want to click here where it says create new lead capture page, and just know that all your capture pages that you create is going to be right here in this area. I don't know how many you can actually create. I created like 5. I haven't gone past that, but I'm sure you can make as many as you want because once again, this is a free platform. So I'm going to go ahead and click on create new capture page. Hold on, I got to log back in. Bear with me. All right. So now I'm going to click on create lead capture page. All right. Now, this is what you get. You have several different templates that you can actually click on, and you can see at the bottom. As you can see here, there are different styles of capture pages, and understand you can actually change each one. You can change the background, pretty much everything that you see here, the text, all of that in these different capture pages. You can change everything. So that being said, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select, um, I'm going to actually select one with a video. So I'm going to select this one. And what I'm going to do, after you select the one that you want, you're going to click on use this template, or this theme rather. All right, so this is what you do. The name of the page. So I'm just going to name it my name, TAWN. The link is going to be your actual link. So in other words, it's going to be simpleleadcapturepage.com/Tawn31. Or it's going to be, I think it's going to be Tawn Smith /Tawn31. You'll see when after I'm done. But basically, you want a name of the actual page and what your URL is going to be. Now, understand that you can actually buy a domain from GoDaddy and forward it or mask it to where it won't show simple lead capture page. It'll say, mywebsite.com or whatever.com that you buy. That's going to be your actual capture page URL. So, once again, you see this little icon here. This is a video. You click on this, it shows you the video tutorial on everything I'm about to show you right now. But once again, I just wanted to shoot this video to show you myself. So, as you can see here, this is why it's so easy. Any text that you see here, you can change it now just by clicking on it. So here, let's do this. The crazy simple system is the easiest way to line. All right. So I'm going to delete everything else. All right. Crazy simple system is the easiest way to make money online. All right. Discover how you can earn multiple $20 payments over and over again by dominating Backpage and Craigslist. All right. So look, I've already done half of what I need to get done. So the crazy simple system is the easiest way to make money online. Discover how you can earn multiple $20 payments over and over again by dominating Backpage and Craigslist. Sounds good, right? Create anything you want here. You can change however you want it. This is an actual video. We're going to change this video and put our own video here. And you can actually put a picture here if you choose, if you choose to. You don't necessarily have to put a video here. Once again, you can change any of this text. I'm just going to leave this. No big deal. You can change the text down here. Let's see. Jump. Get a jump on this now before it's too late. All right, just something simple. You can put whatever you want there. Obviously, privacy disclaimer. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Here's your opt-in form. So when people put in their email address, you're building a list. That's the reason why you're creating this capture page to begin with. You need to build a list. They always tell you that when you come in this industry, because the money is in the list. It really is. So that being said, now what we can do is we can do extra things. Like for instance, if I wanted to highlight this and I wanted to make this clickable, you see this little icon here? Add a link. I can actually add a link here. I'll just put google.com and you can put a title. I'm just going to put some jargon here. You can actually open in current window. So when it clicks there, it's going to open in this window or new window. And let's see, did it save? Or do I have to save it? Oh, that's why. So if I want to remove this link, hold on. No wonder if it's because I'm actually recording. Yeah, it didn't save. So anyway, oh, you gotta submit it. So let me do that. Google.com, jargon, submit query. All right, query. All right, you see now it's highlighted. So now this is clickable. So what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna release that link. But that's how you do it. So what happens is if somebody clicks on it, it'll take them to whatever website you redirect them to. You can actually change the color of your text. You can make this red, as you can see that. Or you can make the background whatever you want. So let's say the background is going to be black. See, you can actually change it however you want to. So I'm going to actually change that back to white, and I'll just keep it red, no big deal. So you can do that with any of the text, as you can see here, right? Once again, this little icon shows you how to do everything I just showed you. So if you ever get lost watching my video, you can always come back here. So next step, we're going to go to media. Media is all about the video now. We can actually put a picture here, or we can use a video. Now we can change the background. You see the background has got the tropical and whatnot. We can change the background. We could do meeting. You know, we could do that. We could do, let's see, beach. Yeah, it doesn't look like beach to me. I guess they're running on the beach. Anyway, mountains, road. So we can do mountains. What's the road? I'm curious. A winding road. All right. You know what? We're going to keep it at the default. So we'll keep it at the default because I like the tropical. It's more appealing to the eye. People chilling on the beach. I love it. You can actually add a logo if you choose to. So you can actually add your logo here by putting the URL of your logo. You can change the color, all of that stuff. We're just going to leave that as no right now. If you don't have a logo, don't worry about that. So now, here it is, image, video. So we can make an image, take a picture, take a picture from Google, or maybe you have your own URL for your image. You just put it right here, and your image will show right here. In this instance, we're going to do a video. I want to make another video, or put a different video here. Once again, see this video tutorial that show you how to use all of this, so you'll never get stuck. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a video, one of my videos off of my actual YouTube channel, and you always want to copy, go to share, embed code, and you copy the code. You can change the size of the video if you choose to. I'm just going to leave it, the way it is. I may actually change it. So I'm going to paste the code in here. And I think I'm going to change this. Let's see. The width we'll do, I'm going to do 600. So 600 is the width. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it like that. Alright. Actually, let's do 620. Alright. So, now we got our video in here. So now we move on to the next step. So the next step is form. Now obviously the form is your opt-in form. Now, once again, video tutorial shows you how to do all of this. Now as far as the form is concerned, I'm not going to show you exactly how to create your own form. Whether, I don't know what auto-respond you have. Maybe you have Aweber, which, this is what I have is Aweber. GVO, I also have GVO, but I just like Aweber a lot better when it comes to making forms, and as well as get response. So just depending on what autoresponder you have, you go in, you create a form. Once again, like with Aweber, Aweber has a video tutorial that shows you how to create a form. It's very simple to do. All you have to do is just go to YouTube and type in how to create, form with Aweber in YouTube, and you'll get several tutorials showing you how to do that. So once you're done with creating your actual form, you're going to come to publish. And once you come to publish, you want to get raw HTML. You don't want to do JavaScript, raw HTML. And then what you're going to do is you're going to copy this HTML. So you copy the HTML code, you come here where it says opt-in code, you're going to paste the opt-in code here, and you're good to go. Now, you can actually change the text on the button, like for instance, the button here, you can change that, but since I created the actual form, in Aweber, this is what my form looks like. Now, it doesn't look right because I just chose a form that I don't use just for this purpose. Obviously I would stretch the name and email out so it lines up with this, so it looks more professional. But once again, I'm just doing this as a video tutorial. So as you can see, my opt-in form showed up, which is great. Now you can actually do a thank you message, a thank you link and all this and that. I'm not going to get into that because the video tutorial will show you how to do that. It's just extra stuff. All we're trying to do is create a capture page so we can get out there and start building our list. So that being said, we're going to go to the next step. This is to actually change the background color. You can change the button color, the style, all this and that. I'm not going to do that. Once again, video tutorial shows you how to do all of this. You can actually change the font of all of this. So in other words, if I wanted to change it to this, I can, or if I wanted to change it to Times, or scroll down, let's do Courier. I mean, you could change the font however you want it to look. So play around with that, and whatever looks good to you, leave it. So after you're done with that, next step is SEO. Now, SEO, it's search engine optimization, for newbies that don't know what that is. And basically what that means is you're going to actually type in certain keywords and phrases and things of that nature. So when people type that into Google, they can actually find your capture page. So I'm not going to get in full detail of what SEO is, but all you have to do is you create a title for your page. What happens is that title is going to show up like up here. You see where it says, well, you can't see it. Well, anyway, at the tab at the very top, it says simple lead capture, and that's basically title. Simple lead capture, because obviously I'm on simpleleadcapture.com. That's what the tab looks like. That's what this is. So you name this however you want to name it. So let's do this. Crazy simple system. And then meta tags keywords. So obviously these are keywords that you want to target. So when people type these in, we're just going to do crazy simple system. And you can do multiple. All you do is you put a comma, space, and then you put another keyword, comma, space, and so on and so forth. So I'm just going to leave it like that. And then you just do a little brief description. Let's see, learn how to make money. Actually, let's do this. Learn how to earn 20 or earn multiple $20 payments over and over again. Alright? So now we got that. Now that's the description. That's it. That is it. Now you can do the extras. Extras is, pop-up page. You can do a pop-up message. You can type in a little message or whatnot, and it basically pops up when people exit out of your capture page, saying something like, wait, wait, check out this instead, things of that nature, just to keep them engaged. Or you can do a redirect. So if they actually click out of your capture page, you redirect them to another capture page, or to your sales page, or whatever website you want them to be sent to after they exit out. Once again, you keep them engaged, you keep them on your content. So you can do that. I'm going to keep as none. And then obviously here's your privacy policy, your disclaimer. You can actually check here, put your disclaimer. You can track it, see how many people are clicking on it, things of that nature. Actually, they have a little tracking in this this particular software, which I'll show you in a minute. So that's it. So let's just do a recap. You put your name of the page, what your link is going to be as far as the name is concerned. You come down here, you change all of the text how you want. So we changed all of the text. Then you come to media. You can actually put in a picture, like I said, put in an image, or you put in a video. You can change the background however you want. You can actually put in a logo. Next one is the form, is your opt-in form. You take that HTML from your autoresponder, whether it's Aweber, GetResponse, GVO, doesn't matter. Put that, you paste that in here. Don't even worry about this. Like I said, learn more about that here. Style, you can change the color, you can change the color of the button, you can actually change the style, the font style of the actual text. And then SEO purposes, obviously you put in the page title, meta tags, which are, keywords, and then obviously the description. And that's it. And it, like I said, this can literally take you 5 minutes to do, if not less time than that. But I'm just being realistic, more like 5, maybe 10 minutes tops. Um, and then obviously the extras, like I told you, with the pop-up and things of that nature. So once you're done, all you do is you click on Save Page. And you can actually update the preview. Like I said, that's another thing I forgot to show you is, click on Update. If you make some changes, click on Update. Let me go back. Yeah, any changes that you make, like I did here, you just update, preview, and it will show down here. Just so it's more like a save button while you're, going through the motions. So once again, I'm going to click on Save, and you can edit this anytime you want. Like you just saw me, you just click on Edit, and you can, change it how you want. And so now what we're going to do is we're going to click on it, and we're going to see what it looks like. Look at that. We got our own capture page. And like I told you, it took you no more than 5 to 10 minutes tops. That's how you create a capture page. And you can't see it because I don't have. Here, let me. All right, there you go. You see what I was talking about? Crazy Simple System. That is the name of the page when we did the meta tags and the keywords and things of that nature. Well, it says Crazy Simple System. See that? Now you see the URL. simplelegcapturePage.com/TawnSmith/Tawn31. That's going to be, oh, let me go back. That's going to be the URL that you actually promote, your capture page. And once again, you can actually buy a domain, forward this to a new domain that you buy, like, mywebsite.com. So when people type in mywebsite.com, it will be automatically redirected to this. So now that you see that, tell me how, excuse me, how easy that was. I hope that helped a lot because this is so easy to use, as you just seen. So I'm hoping you'll take advantage of this. And matter of fact, let's hit refresh because we actually viewed that page. So it should say one view. Yep, one view. So when somebody puts in their email address, let's just test it out. Let's do gmail.com. All right, it took them to my website, which is Diaz Domination. So what we're going to do is we're going to go back here and we're going to hit refresh again. It should say one conversion. Or maybe not. Oh, that's right. It doesn't say conversion because you remember we didn't actually put in the code for tracking. Remember, let me go back to edit. Remember the extras, tracking. So you would put the actual tracking code here, and it would have told, excuse me, it would have told us that we had one conversion. So once again, that's in the video tutorial. So other than that, that's pretty much it, ladies and gentlemen. Now you know how to create your own capture pages with no help from nobody else. You can create as many as you choose to. It's free. It won't cost you a dime. And, enjoy. Create as many capture pages as possible because once again, like I told you, you want to build your list, bottom line. So, start doing that. Start implementing this on a regular basis and start promoting your business and start building that list where you can make a lot of money in the future with that big list that you're going to actually create. Alrighty? This is Tawn, aka the Affiliate Way Network, signing out. I'm about to go take some more damn Theraflu because my throat is killing me. I love you, and I will talk to you and see you on the next video. Take care.